Spiritual wisdom for today is, the topic is visiting another realm in the spirit world. Visiting another realm in the spirit world. That is the topic for today, my dear friends. So let's recap, friends. Earlier we discussed in the previous class, about the 7 realms in the spirit world, in the astral world, especially the astral world. What are the 7 realms? Realm number 1 to 7, right? Realm number, as we discussed thoroughly on that day in the previous class. So the realm number 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 belongs to something called Bhoraloka. Bhoraloka, that is, you can say Narakaloka, or you can say hell. The place is called hell. 1, 2, 3. Realm number 1, 2, 3. Now, fourth one is middle. So that is neither belongs to Bhorloka or Suvarloka. So the Suvarloka starts from realm number 5, 6, 7, my dear friends. 5, 6, 7. So likewise, we have total 7 realms in this spirit world or in the astral world. Always remember this. Okay. So whatever, whenever somebody departs from any physical body is departed. I mean, that means any soul departed from the physical plane. That means the death happens on the physical plane. Straight away, his own subconscious mind takes him to the respective realm. How does it happen? The subconscious mind knows, basing on his karmas, whatever the negative karmas he has done, he has committed in that life, right? So basing on that, once a death takes place, the soul, astral body, the causal body, and that means the soul with the subconscious mind. Everything leaves from the physical body. Physical body will get merged with the Panchabhutas on the earth planet, right? So now, when this astral body with soul and subconscious mind, they leave the physical plane and then they enter into the respective realm in the astral world. There are 7 realms, as I told. So the subconscious mind knows to which realm you belong to, right? So basing on the number of karmas, what you have done. Suppose if you have done the huge number of karmas, suppose if you have hurted somebody and even basically you have killed somebody, murdered somebody, right? So for the sake of anything, whatever it may be, whatever the gain it may be, on the earth planet, what happens for all of us? So everybody, they try to see the physical comfort and name, fame, many things, many factors are there around every person, isn't it? So basing on that, somebody will be doing different mistakes. Everybody will be doing different types of mistakes, different type of sins they will commit. So basing on the number of sins, basing on the quantity of sins what they committed, the subconscious mind of a respective soul will take to that particular realm. And then once that enters in that particular realm, then he has to continue his life. So he has to continue his life till so many hundreds of years, basically. See, on the Earth planet, we may be spending here about 70 years, 80 years, right? So basing on our, the end date and the beginning date, right? All that it's already decided. That is very much available. The data is available very much in the subconscious mind, but we don't know. For a conscious mind, we are not aware of it, right? The yogis, all the great masters, everybody knows their departure date, their beginning date. So that's how it works, friends. Now, so the departed soul with the subconscious mind, with the astral body, entered into the so-called, let's say, realm number 1. All depends upon its own qualification. Remember, its own qualification, its own eligibility, basing on the amount of sins what it's committed. For example, some of the souls straight away they go to the realm number 5 and start. They never go to the realm number 1, 2, 3, 4, because they have committed, they have done such a important task, such a useful task for all the other people, not only for himself. In fact, he has done a lot of service. He has helped a lot of people. He never did any kind of a mistakes or whatever it may be. That kind of people also we used to see in the society, isn't it? So like that. So that's how it works, friends. Now, once it enters into realm number 1, 2, 3, now he'll be keep on staying there. How many years? Hundreds of years. In fact, so many, I mean, you can say hundreds of years. Sometimes it goes thousands of years also. It all depends upon, again, that individual soul, right? So how fast you want to rise, how fast you want to change into the, you want to correct himself, and you don't want to commit again the same mistakes. So that kind of awareness should start. So of course it will be spending is the time, the amount of sins what it has committed, basing on that it will be spending in the realm number one for a quite long time. Now in any case, friends, from realm number 1 to 3, or staying here, all these bad souls, evil souls, who will stay there? Bad souls, evil souls. Evil souls will stay from realm number 1 to basically 1. The bad souls will stay realm number 2, 3 in the spirit world, right? That's how they stay here. But they are not allowed to go to the higher realms, friends, at any cost. At any time, any point of time, they are never allowed. 1, 2, 3 realm number. These souls are not allowed to visit any other realm in the astral plane. So what will happen now? So since why they are not allowed is they are already evil and bad souls. Always remember, any eligibility, like the eligibility is given for the souls which are staying in realm number 5. So the souls which are staying in realm number 5, even for the four, the souls which stay in realm number 4 also not eligible to traverse or travel from one realm to other realm. Remember this. So that means the souls which departed on the earth planet, straight away basing on their eligibility, basing on their good karmas, so no bad sins, I mean no sins at all. So then they enter in, depend upon, they enter into realm number 5, 6, 7, isn't it? Almost the souls which enters into realm number 7, basically they are like enlightened souls. They are the masters. Okay, so all the masters who got perfection, and who have done great service to the humanity. All that people, they directly go to realm number 7. Okay, anyway, some of the souls are staying in realm number 5, and from the in the every realm also, friends. Again, there are stages, 0 to 9 stages. That is 10 stages are there. Always you have to quote like this. Realm number 5, realm number 5, stage number 0. Realm number 5, stage number 1. Like that, souls will be living. Understand? Now, any soul which is living in realm number 5, stage 4, from then on, your spiritual journey will start. Until then, no more spiritual journey, my dear friends. Now, what happens is, any soul which is interested to go to the higher other realm, it is available, the permission is available right from the realm number 5, not below that. Okay, for example, so the soul which is staying in realm number 5 want to visit realm number 6. Yes, it is eligible, it is allowed to go there. And for example, from realm number 6, it want to go and visit realm number 7. Yes, it is allowed, it can go, but there are some conditions. Always remember, these conditions are very, very important. The number one condition, friends, what happens is, the suppose a soul in the realm number 5 want to visit the realm number 6 or 7, isn't it? Then it has to get some invitation from the higher realm. Some higher soul must invite him to come to there. Number 2, so the higher good soul which is responsible for the entire realm, like representative or a caretaker of that realm, one soul will be there, higher soul. So you have to get a permission from them, that also. The third requirement is, you must have enough training to go to that realm, because it's not easy. It's not easy. The atmosphere, the kind of conditions over there, everything will be different, my dear friends. Now, so that is enough training must be taken. Now, what is the fourth condition? Fourth condition is, you must have some protective clock. Protective clock in order to go to the higher realms. What is the reason? The reason is, so friends, so there in the higher realms, the huge amount of light, bright light, it may damage the this lower soul which is going from fifth realm to the higher realms. The bright amount of light will be there. Number one. Number two, this particular soul from the lower realm, the soul will be heavy in the weight. Okay. The other realms, other souls which are in the realm number 6 and 7, they are light in weight. Okay, so that is why what happens is, so the soul which is going from realm number 5, as it is weight, the weight is higher, so that it has to have some kind of a protective clock. It's called protective clock, which will be able to take the soul to the next realm, because those realms are bright in color. That means completely bright in nature, and also very light in weight. All the souls, right? So that also you have to remember. So these are the certain requirements are there. So based on these requirements, so it has to have that protective clock. Then only it is allowed to go to the higher realms, friends. So this we have to remember. So likewise, friends, so when we understand this, that means there is a definitely the eligibility or visiting from one realm to other realm, it will be happening. But at the same time, friends, so now if you look at anybody who is joined in one particular realm, for example, somebody joined in the realm number 2, basing on his karmas, basing on his sins. So what will happen is for him, the realms which are below him, he can see. The realms which are above him, he cannot see. For example, so realm number 5, somebody join. He can see all the realms below him. For example, realm number 1, 2, 3, 4, he can see. But he cannot see the realm number 6 and 7. Only basing an invitation, somebody invite you, then only you can go there. Otherwise, they are not visible for you. That is also you have to remember, friends. Now, so the any soul which wanted to visit lower realms, for example, lower layer, yes, you are allowed to go. You are allowed to go, and you don't need any permission. You don't need any permission to visit the lower realms, friends. But why do you go to lower realms? In the lower realms, like realm number 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got all the evil souls and bad souls living there, basing on their the huge amount of sins what they committed on the earth planet, isn't it? Now what happens is sometimes the higher soul, like from realm number 5 or 6 or 7, want to visit the lower realms like 1 or 2 or 3. Why do they want to visit? Because they want to help somebody, help some soul which is in the realm number 1, 2, 3. That particular soul need bad help. Okay, they badly needed the help. That particular soul which is in the realm number 2 or 3. So that's why to help them, they try to visit from the higher realm to lower realm. At the same time, friends, when they are coming to lower realms, they also need something called protective cover, protective clock. What do they need? The reason is the souls which are staying in the 1, 2, 3 layer, they are evil and bad souls. Their vibrations are very bad. So that is why for them not to be visible, this soul which is coming from fifth realm, sixth realm, seventh realm, right? So they should not be visible for the all other souls. All the bad souls are evil souls. Otherwise, the effect will be on these good souls, so that the negative vibrations will hit them, and some damage will happen to the energy system or vibrations of the good soul which is coming from the higher realm. So that is why it is so always you should have the protective cover, protective clock, so that your soul will be made invisible. It is hidden from the all other souls. Only one soul which you want to meet, for that only it is visible. For all other souls, it is made invisible. That's also very important, friends. We need to remember always this, right? Now, anyway, sometimes what happens, friends? So some of the souls which are staying in realm number 1, 2, 3, so they really wanted to rise their vibration. Rise their vibration means they want to change. They want to really grow in their life. So when they want to grow in their life, what do they do? So what do they do is they try to request. They try to request to the very genuine request and heartful request they try to do for the higher souls. Then what happened? Any higher soul believe that any higher soul belong to 5, 6, 7, right? So those souls, if they believe strongly or they have a lot of confidence on this particular soul, lower soul, evil soul, right? So if at all they believe that this will definitely doesn't do any mistakes again, and all that. So when they get confidence on you, then what they do? They'll help you to come out of that realm and come to the next part, basically. So now you're already suffering. How much you can suffer? Basically, friends. So sometimes some people, so they'll be in the realm number 1, 2, 3 for thousands of years, in fact, for yugas, because they don't have any intention. They have no decision, they have no definite intention within them to rise by themselves, rise themselves, and let me take one more birth, and then again I correct my all mistakes. I try to pay all my karmas, okay, and then I will try to rise from this realm to the other realm. So that kind of interest, that kind of definite genuine request must be there. Their genuine request should be there. Then only the higher souls will help them. Then they can go back again to the earth planet by taking birth, and then they can pay back their karmas, and they try to come out in that particular life, they lead a good life, proper life, then they can come back to the higher realms. Maybe realm number 5, 6, 7, basing on the all the karmas or whatever the sins not committed and the great service they have done to the fellow human beings. All this depends upon the individual soul, friends. It all depends upon individual souls. Nobody will be able to judge or guide, or nobody is there to do that. So that's very important for us. Okay. So at the same time, friends. So many have risen from lower realms to higher realms. Many of the souls have risen from lower realms to higher realms in a very short time also. Sometimes it takes thousands of years. Okay, thousands of years also it takes. So generally, so there are good souls. Okay, there are good souls. There are some good souls that have never seen realm number 1, 2, 3. So this is also very important. Some of the good souls are there. They never gone to the realm number 1, 2, 3 at all. Always they direct straight away they go to realm number 5, 6, 7, like that. So there are some souls like that also. It is possible. It all depends upon our life, what we lead, on the earth planet. Always it is very important, friends. So many souls have, what happened? They rise very sharply because they have paid back all their karmas on the earth planet, isn't it? So that's how they are risen from the realm number 1, 2, 3 to the higher realm of 5, 6, 7 in a very short time. That also they have done. Likewise, friends. So definitely, it all depends upon the definitive interest and specific interest of that individual soul. It's like that. So this is how the communication or the visiting of one realm to other realms happens, friends, in the spirit world. Okay. So hope you understood this concept of visiting from one realm to the other realm in the spirit world. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Yes. Anybody want to speak? Please express yourself, whatever you understood, and also any doubts you can ask. Definitely. Yes. So right, friends. So if you are not able to understand one particular language, you can speak in your own language also, no problem. When anybody want to express, please express. Then we'll close the session now, another 2 minutes. Yes. Yes, one has message that he understood. Yes, definitely. Okay. It's very interesting topic. Yes, correct. Chandru.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I just had one question that what is the source of these realms from 1 to 7?
Source means what?
Source, so how these things has been derived? The 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7 till
Yes.
7.
These are all,
And,
these are all actually.
have you
Wait,
have
wait.
it is self-realized and got this knowledge, or
Some
has been
extent,
got
some
through from
extent.
Guruji?
From Guruji and from the already masters who realized something, and also some extent is our own experience. Okay. Not everything you cannot experience. Okay, if it takes hundreds of years, right? You need to
Yes.
experience. For example, any particular science, a chemical science or a physical science, you read many concepts, isn't it? So every concept cannot be experienced by you.
Correct.
Some of the experiments are done by some certain scientist.
Mhm.
He go on say the different concepts in the physical sciences, isn't it? Then what will happen is then we read them and we try to learn, and then we write the examination. We also get that knowledge. Whenever it is required, we apply it. Okay. Similarly, what happened in Vedic sciences and in the Brahmagnana? This is Brahmagnana. It is you can also say that Adhyatmika Gnana, spiritual science. In this, what happened? Many yogis have contributed to many things. Many yogis. You can say like thousands of years, since thousands of years from so-called, they say Sanatan Dharma also itself exists from 90,000 years. From 90,000 years, 90,000. Okay. So from then on, it exists. From then on, all Sapta Rishis. And after that, below them, there are many Rishis descended. There are many rishis descended. So with their wisdom, what happened? They visited everything. And in fact, before the invention of telescope, we know about all the navagrahas, all the 9 planets we know. We don't
Correct.
need anybody's help here. The
Yes.
Sanatana Dharma and the ancient India is so powerful, so rich country, very rich country. Okay. Of course, now we are just in the lines of European style and all this American, the economy, all this, they are driven by many factors, of course. That's a different subject. But what let me tell you, the our ancient wisdom, ancient Bharat wisdom, as well the Sanatana Dharma, along with that richness, everything was so great. Okay, over the period, what happened with the invasion of many the Muslim, Muslim Mughals and all these different people. So our ancient culture has been spoiled and just taken away from us. Now this is where again we are trying to teach everything. Like all the fundamentals we are trying to teach. These are the fundamentals of spiritual science. What we are teaching. Okay.
Okay.
In this, some of the knowledge is our own. That means what we have in the meditation we have visited. So we do astral travel. We go to the different realms, have some experiences, and some of the things you have to take from our earlier sages, our saints. You have to take it. You must take it, understand, and then again repeat within you and analyze it, and then whenever required, use it and also teach others. It's like that. Okay.
So one thing, sir, here through astral travel and realm, so realm 1 to 7. So it
Yeah.
means we can travel and we can see a Patriji and we can talk to Patriji and all.
Yeah,
And
possible.
great souls, we can we meet
Yes.
them?
Yeah. You need consistent practice. Okay, consistent practice and with the intention.
Okay.
Both should be there. One is consistent practice. Second
Practice.
is your intention is so matters.
Okay.
If
Done,
you
sir. Thank
have
you.
both, definitely it's very much possible. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Right. Good question. Right. Okay, friends. So thank you so much. Dhanyavad to all of you for joining this session.